All right, let's get into some actual wrestling here at Crown Jewel. The first match, Shinsuke pinned Rusev in 9:33 to retain the U.S. title. This was a pre-show match. It wasn't advertised until the end of the day of the show. Lots of Rusev Day chants. According to the Observer, Nakamura did a front face lock. Rusev did a cool spinning heel kick on his comeback and a high kick for a near fall. The crowd was into this by the end. Rusev had the accolade on in the middle of the ring. Nakamura escaped. Nakamura delivered a headbutt to the groin and the Kinshasa for the pin.
Ooh.
3 stars. How about that?
Three stars. What if they wrestled and he hit him in the nads with his head? Wow, he did. He headbutted him in the scruples, and then bing, bang, boom.
3 stars on a dark match.
On a dark
Pre-show
match.
That's pretty strong, brother.
Well, that's just my book, and thanks, Observer.
These two fit together strangely well.
No, they did. Their chemistry is good. But I'll tell you this much. For one thing, again, and I'll say this, and I've said it before. I'm not a huge fan not a fan of. Don't have a lot of knowledge of Japanese wrestling. So I didn't get Shinsuke Nakamura when he first came here. I thought like, okay, Then I saw him have like a 25-minute match, and I forget who it was with, but it might have been Samoa Joe. It was on an NXT takeover. So Dom, you could play with your Googler and find out if that ever happened. But Shinsuke, and I saw him have a match, and I thought, I get it now. This dude's a master storyteller with physicality and with his energy. And like, I get it now, man. I had to witness it before I understood. But I forgot totally what we were talking about because I was just putting over Shinsuke
And Rusev working together.
Oh, yeah.
So well.
Yeah. And just the same way, Rusev had great chemistry and timing in the ring. So he adapted well with anybody, too. So I think those two together is kind of like if you don't have a good match, I'd be ashamed. It was
kind of like the
Shinsuke.
Odd Couple, though.
It
They're
was
different
Shinsuke
style
versus
workers.
Sami Zayn, Dom. Thank you. Sami Zayn versus
Sami Zayn.
Shinsuke, Takeover Dallas, was the first match where I went like, okay, got it, I get it. Thank you guys for, you know what I mean. And
I can't believe he Googled that with all the Vaseline on his hands.
I know, me
So
either.
Good. So good.
This show, I tell you what. Anyway, Shinsuke, Rusev, awesome chemistry. Bow.
Dark match got 3 stars. Guess what else, though? That brings us to our
Herpes.
5-star review of the week, son. That's where we take a review.
Oh, I do know, says Alec. I'm sorry, you do.
Angel X Santana. He said, I love you guys. This podcast is my drug and weed. Don't forget weed, LOL. 5 stars. Hey, well, look, if we're one of the drugs, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Bless his heart. He's just being honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just an honest kid, Angel.
Hey, look.
Is that the guy who works for the other company? Santana?
Now, I wish it was, but no, I don't think it is. That dude's a great worker.
He's a fan. He's a friend of the show. I'm just kidding. I don't know if he is or not.
Angel pops into a bunch of our YTXs.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Well, thank you for that. And thanks for that 5-star review because,
Yeah.
look, all we're trying to do is have a good time, take your mind off of your worries for an hour or so, think about dingleberries and such, and we'll get back to you on the flip-flop. So it was Sami Zayn and Shinsuke at TakeOver Dallas that really turned my, just tickled my
I was thinking about
tank.
dingleberries the whole
Okay.
time. I played a prank on my niece one time where she was in that, you know, where they do the, she
This
got
can't
the
go
oven.
well.
She got the oven.
Oh, yeah, the easy bake oven.
imaginary.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. It was just the
Oh,
setup.
we're just
deal.
pretending, yeah.
And she came around one Christmas to all of us asking us.
Oh, and you said you wanted dingleberries. How old was she?
She was making pies for everybody in her imaginary setup. And
Yeah, how old was she?
oh, probably 6. Yeah, 5.
Son of a bitch.
And I said, I'll take dingleberry pie. And she said,
Of course
I don't know what that is. She said, we've got cherries and blueberries. And I was like, oh, you can find some dingleberries. And her mom's over there in the corner going, stomp it.
So who's your mom? Who's her mom? Your sister?
My sister, and she's
Okay.
going, stomp it.
Okay, so she knows you at least.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And
I
but she
love
was
it.
trying to no-sell it.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
put you in your place.
Because if she tells me to stop, then my niece
Then
you
she
know why.
knows. Like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, and so
I'm
she
going to
went-
make him a dingleberry pie.
Yeah, she did that. And it still got a pop. It was great. All right, let's actually talk wrestling.